Okay, guys, check this one out. We've been doing like a little guard pass series today I've been filming. We're using the guard, right, that we're breaking down using headquarters to shut his guard down, and we're looking for our combinations. First, right now, what I'm teaching is kind of like one pass at a time. There'll be other videos where we have fluid combinations moving together, but this is if I'm nailing this one pass. And I'll show you how it works together. So we're here, I've broken down, I've gotten into headquarters. I'm on the insides of my feet. Got the collar, I shelved it, I got my good posture. Okay, maybe I started going knee slice. I love the knee slice, but man, maybe he shuts it down, so I come back and I decide I have to do a different pass. So I went this way, my motion's going this way. This is how I can continue moving this direction and use that momentum. Once we get back to the center, I'm going to try to get that knee under my ribs right there. You see that? I'm just punching just enough to trap it. Now, watch, it's just like a leg drag. My head starts to go down, and I'm going to start grabbing for his belt back here. Ears down, and I keep walking my hips this way. This knee is going to scrape his butt, and it's going to start pointing this direction as I try to slide it through and take a big step out here. Notice I kept shuffling this way. Guys, I'm trying to get that knee splitting his legs, okay? My angle of my hips is aiming this way so that it's easy to guide and do it fluidly. And you'll end up about right here, okay? Now, here's the important part. What I do from here is going to determine the success of this pass. If I don't watch all the little details right here, he'll find a way to get that knee out or just make it tough on me. So right here, I'm going to continue this way, but now I got to go square. Knees on the ground, I got to anchor it down with all of my weight on my knees. Once I do that, I have to immediately check this, get this in deep. My goal here now is to split him in half and twist him like a pretzel. Watch what I do. I'm going to start dropping my hips, but the key is I have to keep this knee high up in the split. My hands are locked, but I'm going to start to look to drive Joey flat, his shoulders. He's very inflexible, so I don't want to torture him too bad. Let's turn a little bit. But, man, you can really feel the tension in someone's body right here. Once I crush him flat, watch this. I add the last dose of pressure, which is always my hips dropping lower. And now I know he's miserable. I'm going to now need to get my knee to his stomach. Look, his arm's there, though. So, don't tense up too much, Joey. Whenever I do this, guys, it's going to create those space on the stomach. But watch, I have to let go. Boom. Now, my knee comes in. And now this knee is just going to float over, guys, over the butt, over the leg, just barely. And I end up in the mount. This pass, it's called the dope mount, called leg weave, a couple other things. But it's all the same stuff. I'm just trying to guide his legs over, split him in half, and then I'm going to float over to the mount. It's impossible to stop once my knee gets to the ground, and I can keep him there. So it's a really powerful pass. One of the best tools there is. Man, go watch films of Rafael Lovato Jr. wiping the floor with people with this, and Zanji. Man, that's actually where I learned. Boom. Right here, guys. I'm going to start going this way. Oh, he blocks me. I go back. I punch that knee under just a little bit to help my ribs. And my head and body now are going to start working as a unit as I walk this way. Watch this. I need to jump this knee in, put it on the ground, but then I'm trying to put my other knee down immediately. As soon as I get square with the floor, I reach for the head. I start to drive. I will take my time and adjust my grips here, guys, so I can smash his face. I'm going to start driving his back to the mat, and then watch the last bit of pressure as my feet come together, my knees going wide, dropping low. He's all twisted up. I would really try to put someone's shoulders on the mat, but I feel if I do that, he'll spinal break. So right here, guys, he's blocking that spot. He knows that I want to put my knee on his belly. And if I do this and I float over, watch, he'll be able to get his knee back in right there. And that's going to piss me off. Hopefully not. And guys, once I get right here, I want to make sure that when I go to stretch him out, I got to bring my knee to his gut, that I can actually get to his ribs, because if he can block it with that elbow right there, and I try to float over, he's gonna find his way in right there, and then I'm gonna ruin all the good work I just did. And that's nothing more frustrating and demoralizing than when someone gets out right there. Oh. So now, I got him crush him flat. Knee in, but if I can't get it there because his arm, watch, I have to stretch him out. Now it'll slip in. Now, easy, easy, easy over the top. Maybe always just do that. Do that for just good measure. Anyway, watch that again if you need to see that again, but man, let's start using it past. I'll do it smooth actually.